I've always loved rajma, but for the longest time, I was intimidated by making it myself. I wasn't sure how to get that rich, deep flavor that my family always makes. If you think your onions have been caramelized, wait a little longer and then a little more. This part is so important when cooking Indian curries because that's where that rich, deep flavor comes from. Yes, cooking Indian food does take some patience, but once I finally started cooking my culture's food, I couldn't stop. And the more I learned, the more I realized how much of what I grew up eating actually aligns with what we now know about longevity. Legumes are a staple in many of the world's blue zones where people tend to live longer, healthier lives. And then it clicked for me. This wasn't some new wellness trend I had discovered. It had been part of my culture all along. Kidney beans like rajma, black-eyed peas, lentils, chickpeas, mung beans, and so many more. These foods have been nourishing generations of my family long before I ever thought about them through the lens of health. Not to mention, I love having Indian food with a side of salad, which is what we call salad. If I have any in my fridge, I love to have it with a side of chutney, which is essentially just herbs blended up together, and of course, pickled onions with lime juice and salt. This really does make any meal more satisfying. It was definitely an aha moment when I was trying to figure out which healthy foods to add into my kitchen when I realized that my culture's food has been nourishing all along. And I'm genuinely so grateful that I finally learned how to make rajma, one of my absolute favorites.